Welcome to our last unit on voting and apportionment. Kind of an interesting time to go over this, as obviously the election year is here, right? So voting is what we're going to focus on today. So let's talk about a voting preference table. So let's say I had you in class and I said, hey, rank the following as your favorite restaurants in Manson/Chelan. And let's say that Kati, she said, I like Blueberry Hills, and then Green Dot, and then Local Myth, and then Marcella's. And then let's say Isaac, he said he liked Green Dot, then he liked Blueberry Hills, and then he liked Local Myth, and then Marcella's. And then let's say Gunnar said the same thing as Kati. Okay, so they said the same thing. So what we would be doing here is coming up with our preferences. Let's say Miss Sorensen said the same thing as Kati as well. Okay, and then let's say I asked Ryan, and Ryan said he likes pizza the best, Local Myth, and then he likes Blueberry Hills, then Green Dot, and then well, actually he kind of worked at Green Dot, right? So maybe he likes it more, but we'll just go with that. Green Dot, and then last one is Marcella's, for Marcella's. So how do we create a voting preference table? Well, how many people chose BGLM? Well, there's BGLM here, BGLM here. All right, so how many people chose BGLM? That was 3 people. How many people chose a G and then a B and then an L and an M? Well, that's just 1. G, B, L, M. So 1 person chose that. And how many people chose an L, B, G, M? L, B, G, M. Just 1 person, just Ryan. So that's a voting preference table when you're basically saying how many people liked Blueberry Hills first, and then Green Dot second, and then Local Myth third, and then Marcella's fourth. If 3 people put them in that order, then you would put a 3 up here. And similar to these on the right as well, only 1 person voted for this particular preference order. So that's a voting preference table. Now, let's go ahead and let's look at this and think about who should win. So let's say we're trying to elect a principal, and A stands for Miss Anthony, B stands for Mr. Brown, C stands for Mrs. Cat Lady, and D, Mr. Donuts. So 6 people think that A is the best choice, and then they think that B is the next, Mr. Brown is the best, and the Cat Lady is the best, and then Donuts. And you can see that 4 people think actually that Mr. Brown should be best, and then the Cat Lady, then Donuts, then Miss Anthony. So you understand this. And the question is, who wins? Well, some of you might say, you know, Miss Anthony should win because 8 people believe that they are first choice, right? And then someone might say, well, I don't know if I like that. Let's maybe rank them and give point system to each. Like maybe let's give 3 points to this person who voted that. So it kind of gets confusing, right? Who's going to win? And there's never a correct answer. There's just different methods to select the winner. And that's what we're going to start today. I'm going to show you a method for determining who would be the winner of this election for the new principal. So what I want to talk about today is the Borda Count. So the Borda Count assigns points to each voter's ranking, and then you sum these points to arrive at a group's final ranking. So you can think about each first place vote is worth n-1. What do I mean by n-1? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 options. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So a first place would be 3 points. Okay, second place would be n-2, or we're just going to drop down and say this is worth 2 points, 1 point, and 0 points. So you're basically awarding the first place with more points than obviously the last place, 4th place here. And don't get overwhelmed with this n-1. You can, if you want, just start this problem by saying, oh, let's give 0 points to here, 1 point to that, 2 points, and 3 points. All right. So now we actually have to do the math. All right. So what we need to do here is say that, let's go ahead and do A first. Yeah, let's definitely do A first. So let's talk about A. Okay. For A, 6 people voted it first place. So we'll say 6 people gave it 3 points. Plus, okay, 4 people gave it 0 points. Plus, 2 people gave it 0 points. Plus, 2 people gave it 3 points. How am I coming up with those numbers here, 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 and here? Well, that's coming from these top values right here. Okay, well, what is that equal to? That's going to be an 18 plus a 6, so that's going to be equal to 24. So A gets 24 points. All right, let's go ahead and try B now. Okay, so B has 6 people giving it 2 points. So 6 people giving it 2 points plus 4 people giving it 3 points plus 2 people giving it 3 points plus 2 people giving it 2 points. All right, let's go ahead and do this, and you can do this in your head or you can do it on a calculator, but I get 34. So far B is winning. And that kind of makes sense because all these A's on the bottom here, that's no good. Okay, let's go ahead and calculate C. So C is going to be 6 people giving it 1 point. And then you've got 4 people giving it 2 points. And then you've got 2 people giving it 1 point. And then you've got 2 people giving it 0 points. So that gives me only 16 points. Not so good for C. All right, last up is D. So my D is going to be 6 people giving it 0 points. And then 4 people giving it 1 point. And then 2 people giving it 2 points. And then 2 people giving it 1 point. All right, what does this add to? This is 4 plus 4 plus 2 is 10. So who is our winner here? Well, obviously because we're awarding more points for first place, the winner is going to be the person with the most points. And in this case, we have B as the winner. So Mr. Brown becomes the principal. So B is the winner. All right, I am going to do this one more time, folks. If you feel like you've got a pretty good handle on this, turn the video off and go ahead and try the homework. If you feel like you got to see one more, just go ahead and watch me do this. All right, so we're going to go 0 points, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and we'll have H. So H is going to be 25 people who give them 3 points plus 16 people that give them 2 points plus 4 people giving 0 plus 20 people giving 0 plus 5 people giving 2 points, woo, plus 30 people giving 0 points. That's really just kind of getting tight there, isn't it? All right, I'm going to pause this video and calculate it for you. I get 117. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, do all this, and then let's come back and make sure that you're getting the same answer as me. All right, pause this video and try this on your own. All right, here's what I got: 117, 227, 118, and 138. Remember, you can kind of check your answer that you haven't made a mistake. Notice how I've got 25 written first for every single problem, and then I've got 16, 16, 16, 16, 4, 4, 4, 4, 20, 20, 20, 20, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then last 30, 30, 30, and 30. And that second number just has to do with how many points they're being awarded based off of where they are being positioned in the table. So our winner is going to be S, which is going to be a snow-themed party or dance or whatever this is going to be. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Take care, y'all.